Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your August Tarot Forecast. As always, we'll be talking about your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energy of the month of August. At the end, I'll pull some cards from your person of interest to yourself. And without further ado, let's get started. A lot of you guys already know about my TV show, Mindfully Awake. We have a new episode coming out tonight about creating boundaries and about non-attachment in healthy relationships, right? How do you manage the two and not stay in your frame but not push people away? All right, we'll start with a little oracle message and then we'll get into tarot. And of course, remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you. This is the reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius. Of course, if you're interested in a personal reading, I do those as well. You can order one on my website, mindfulbamboo.com, or you can email me and let me know what kind of reading you're looking for and we can agree the details. I do them both as live sessions and as recorded videos that I will then share with you. So you got two cards here, Aquarius. Wandering paths, enjoy the journey, and faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So both of them are either about literally you traveling somewhere new and, unknown, obviously, getting out of your comfort zone, or it's figurative, doing something very new, being in a space or among people that you're not very comfortable with, but it's something that you deep down is pushing you to the next level, is helping you ascend, is helping you get the perspective, is helping you grow as a person. All right, let's get into tarot. I'll use Thelema deck today. By the way, if you'd like to support me with new tarot decks, there is a wish list, Amazon wish list in the description box, and you can get any of those decks from me and I'll be using them on this channel to make these readings. Also, I have a Twinflame channel where I do daily updates and you can get the information in the description box. What else? I'm thinking about starting shorts on a regular basis to share some of my personal insights from my journey that I feel will be beneficial for you guys as well. Anyway, your love life, we have the Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Look at all these major arcanas. Oh my god. And Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign. I mean, you're an air sign, but it can also be Gemini or Libra. Your workspace, you have the Empress. This is Taurus. You have Queen of Pentacles, so it can be any earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And Six of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what we like to see in the workspace, right? Your advice, Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Oh my god, this is the soulmate card, the destined connection. But as much as this is on the horizon, I still see that you need to establish kind of your own identity more and realize a few things, but we'll get to that. Eight of Swords, bottom of the deck. So you may have felt overwhelmed, you may have been pushed to sort of sabotage different situations in your life. Maybe it's partly connected to these opportunities that felt too much out of your comfort zone and you just kind of pushed them away. But guess what? They're not going anywhere. And there is, we have quite a few big cards here. There is major space for growth and change in your life, right? So you can't really escape that. The longer you're trying to resist and push it away, the harder it's gonna hit you in the end. It's not that time yet, so you're still in the graceful period where you're offered different opportunities, different blessings that you're supposed to say yes to, even if they feel uncomfortable, if they feel unfamiliar. For your relationship, I actually, apart from Queen of Swords, I don't see much here. And Queen of Swords, a lot of times, is not your romantic partner. It's a mother, a sister, mother-in-law. It's one of those figures in your life. It is definitely a feminine energy. But this part of the spread is personal space. It doesn't have to be just about romantic stuff. So I don't see anything romantic here. You might be single, or maybe your relationship is not on the forefront right now, or it won't be in the month of August. Mind that, especially since we have Queen of Swords, it's a lot about speaking truth and being straightforward and blunt. Mind that the August marks Mercury retrograde. It starts on August 5th and it will last for 3 weeks, so pretty much all of August. So be very careful with communications, whether it's coming from you or another person, right? Like give some space and slack in terms of, give the person some slack in terms of how they present it or how you are hearing it, right? So do a little bit of filtering there. And if you see that this is not going anywhere, and might as well be the case that you wouldn't want to start that conversation anyway, but if you start it, it's not going well, you know, find a way to get it to a peaceful end, or at least, you know, stop while you can, and you can continue the conversation after the retrograde is over, right? If you're still insisting on speaking this truth or hearing it right now, just be patient and very much in a grounded and balanced energy, because you can never go wrong with that, you know. And here I see that I mentioned that push for change and personal growth. So this is what we see here, right? You're finding your vibe, you're finding your tribe, what speaks to you, what kind of philosophy, what kind of belief system, what are your gifts that you have and skills to bring to this world, right? Just like trying to shape it up, shape yourself up. This is more of an internal, the Hermit, right? Going over, and again, the Mercury retrograde is going to be perfect timing for this reflection and introspection, understanding who you are, what is it that you want in this life. If it's about relationships, what is important for you in relationships, right? Like, you know, realistically from a loving space, not from an ego space. Usually we talk about non-negotiables in terms of values, you know, in terms of certain traits of character that are important to you, and you understand if the person doesn't have it, it's practically impossible for you to build a good relationship. If you're already in one, thinking over, like, do your values match? Is it something that's gonna take you for a long run, or it's just kind of like in the moment and it's probably not gonna last because of the differences. The Magician here is more about how you then take that information that you have, or work with the energy from within, the new information, the new insights, and change your life on the outside with it, right? So this is like, you're the creator, right? If you go to these unknown territories, unknown spaces, how do you make them home? How do you work with this energy or this environment so that you learn from it and you find a symbiosis, so it's favorable for both sides, right? And that's exactly why it is in your space. That's why you get those experiences. For your career space, yeah, so you could have a business partner or a client that's an earth sign, could be feminine energy, it doesn't have to be, but somebody who kind of like knows their price and they know who they are and what they want out of this collaboration, right? So it's definitely collaboration here, and there is a big opportunity of true partnership, but it's important that you carry your side of the conversation, your side of the conversation as well, right? Like it may seem for a moment that you and the other person, that partner, you're not on the same level and they are kind of out of your league, but you know, business wise, maybe financially. So you may feel the urge to kind of cave and agree to the terms that they give you just to make it through, or to sign a contract or whatever it is. First of all, be careful with signing contracts during Mercury retrograde. Double check everything, read the fine print, sleep on it before you sign. But also, it's very important for you to understand that you want to be you should be an equal partner in this agreement, whatever it is. So you should cover your ambition and expectations as well, right? So maybe it needs more negotiation. Maybe it needs for you to do more work and ask for guidance on what is abundance in your world. I spoke about it a little in the Twinflame reading today. But yeah, basically understanding better what you want to need, what you deserve, right? And asking for it. I'm not saying just kind of beg and ask for it, but you know what I mean. Like those should be your conditions then. or if you don't have anybody right now, that's what you should be putting out there, right? Like, this is what I'm looking for, this is my goal, that's how I plan to get to it, right? Queen of Pentacles is very industrious energy. It's very much entrepreneurial and like, yes, I can make it happen, you know, you got the money, I've got the skills, and we can marry them and we can be equal partners here, even if you got the money and I have the skills, which may seem uneven on the surface, but it actually is just as valuable as what you have to bring to the conversation. Advice. Yeah, so there is a lot of passion and drive to take action, and it may manifest differently because this is sacral chakra talking, and this could be either something very creative and artistic, or it can be realized as a sexual energy, right? So you can feel sexual pull towards people, you know, opposite energies, to kind of satisfy your need for like pouring out that that drive, that passion, right? Be careful with that. I would say keep establishing your own space. This card is talking about arranging your own environment, what your home is like, what does it mean to you, right? What stands behind it, and how to create the lifestyle that you can be at least comfortable with, right? And of course, ideally that you can thrive in, that can be very exciting for you, that every day you wake up in that world of yours, you're already happy and excited and grateful, right? How to get there. But this doesn't necessarily need another person. A lot of times we feel like we need someone else to complete us, to accompany us, to complement us, to take care of us. This is not really that. This is the opposite. This is you finding your space and your vibe and your rhythm by yourself, right? And then as soon as you do that, somebody special turns up, right? There is a soulmate energy here. It doesn't have to be romantic. Not all soulmates are romantic partners, but this is a very, for a lot of you it would be romantic though. This is somebody that's gonna play a big role in your life, right? Maybe it's not even a new person. Maybe it's somebody it's almost like a comeback, which is also very typical of Mercury retrograde. But it could be someone who maybe you've missed, like you haven't really noticed them and their meaning in your life, or you haven't been in touch for a while and they come back, something like that. But it's important to, and that's after you do this, you will be able to recognize the value of this person and how the two of you can do something beautiful together, whether it's in personal or professional space. Okay, let's get some messages for Aquarius from their person of interest. Got my Light Series Tarot back. I lost a card a couple of months ago in the wind when I was doing a reading outside, and I couldn't use the one that I had anymore. So I happened to find a sale with this deck, and I bought a new one, and I'm just so excited. Messages for Aquarius from their person of interest. All right, I think I got it. It's a lot of cards, but I'll take them. We have like a story here. So we have 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords that you already had, one more, 9 of Cups, and 4 of Swords. So there are a lot of desires that you have. There's also a lot of fear that you still need to deal with, and your person realizes that. So they feel like both of you have a lot of feelings for each other, and you see a lot of potential with each other, like it's a blessed opportunity. But it's almost like at least one of you or both of you are not able to use that opportunity in a healthy way, right? So there is a good intention, there is a desire to be together, to build together, but it goes sideways somehow, one way or another, because of the fear, because of the conflict. And there's inner conflict in you, Aquarius, but also it makes your person have a conflict on, like between their heart and mind, basically, because they feel love in their heart, but they see this disintegrated energy with their mind, and they can't marry the two, so it only brings more struggle. In this deck, 4 of Swords is healing the heart. So your person needs to take space and heal their heart and feel better. And as they heal, they start having fear of going back into this and going through this loop again, where their heart will be broken, where there will be a disconnect. and they understand that they're breaking your heart as well when this conflict happens. So it's up to you, but my advice, Aquarius, would be to figure yourself out over here, what your happiness is like, to build this space, this environment, this energy around you, this lifestyle that will bring you peace automatically, that will match and align with your energy and your aspirations, right? And then the soulmate connection will be possible more or less automatically without much work, effort, trying, twisting, bending, whatever it is that you've been doing before to make it work. I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and until next time.